tonight, and you know what that means. Time for AEW Dynamite. Wrestling fans, welcome back to our channel, the X2S Nice, and tonight we've got you covered. We're going to preview, give you analysis and prediction of tonight's big card of AEW Dynamite. For January 17th, 2024, we're going to be live from North Charleston tonight, and we've got a huge main event, Hook versus Samoa Joe. But let's start off at the bottom of the card. The virtuoso Deonna Purrazzo takes on Anna Jay in her in-ring debut for the virtuoso. And then we have the Mogul Embassy putting the Ring of Honor six-man tag team titles on the line against Bullet Club Gold. And then we have a TNT title defense as Christian Cage defends against the Natural, Dustin Rhodes. And then, of course, the big one, the main event, the young upstart Hook, the FTW champion, goes for the richest prize in the land, the world title, in Samoa Joe's first title defense. So let's start off with, today is the one-year anniversary of a sad, tragic passing, of course, of one of them boys, Jay Briscoe, passing away a year ago. Rest in peace, Jay. I do look for Mark to have a tribute match tonight. Mark's been doing some really good stuff. Love to see some of that redneck kung fu come out tonight in honor of his brother and get the big win. I also think we're going to get to hear from the Young Bucks as they look to be the challengers in Sting's last match. Not sure how I feel about that. I think we could have done a lot better as far as big names go for Sting's last match. But hey, we somehow, some way, they're the EVPs, and we've settled on the Young Bucks here. So we're going to get Young Bucks versus Sting and Darby in Greensboro, North Carolina. Does that make any sense? Nah, not really. But anyway. So we're probably going to hear from the Young Bucks tonight. Also, what role will the Undisputed Kingdom, what role will they have to play in tonight's Dynamite? I could see them possibly coming to the aid of Joe. Hook gets him close to losing, and then here comes the Kingdom. So that's a possibility. But anyway, let's get down to the matchups here. The Virtuoso making her AEW in-ring debut against Anna Jay. Anna Jay scored a win in the 8-women tag from last week, riding a bit of a wave of momentum here for Anna, but she's running into the Virtuoso, and this is going to be a win for Deonna Purrazzo. She is a really good in-ring performer, and I look for her to build her resume here as she starts to go inch towards Toni Storm. So that should be a pretty good match there, but I like the Virtuoso to win in her debut match. Next, we've got Bullet Club Gold challenge, and challenge was accepted by the Mogul Embassy. I like Bullet Club Gold here to get the win, take those Ring of Honor six-man tag team straps, and they're in the process of merging with the Acclaimed so that they can take on the Undisputed Kingdom. And so now they'll both have gold. They'll all have gold, and they'll both have a trio six-man tag team championship belt. So I think that's where we're headed there. Give me Bullet Club Gold tonight. The only question really is who's going to get the pin. I look for Jay White to get the pin over either Bishop or Leona. So there is my prediction there. And then we've got a TNT championship match. Christian Cage defends against the Natural, Dustin Rhodes. This is one of the first times, possibly in the history of Dynamite, that we're going to get a world title defense and a TNT title defense on Dynamite. Okay? It's not happened many times if it has, but I don't know that it's ever happened, period. But we're going to get to see Christian Cage put the belt on the line against the Natural, Dustin Rhodes. I don't see this belt coming off of Christian. The only way possible is if Edge comes out and costs him the match, which would reignite that feud that's been going on. But I just don't see that. Edge has got the cope open. I think that's going to continue for a couple of weeks here, and he's going to earn his way back up and get a title shot that way. So I like Christian Cage to retain tonight. And then in the main event, we've got Hook versus Samoa Joe. The cold-hearted, handsome devil, 28-1, the young upstart, the FTW champion, gets a crack at the big time tonight, and there's not a bigger time than in the ring with the veteran, the cagey veteran, the AEW World Champion, the vicious Samoa Joe. It's going to be an awesome match. This match has really added some fire over the last week and a half. Tony Khan, the owner of AEW, was getting some slack from some trollers online on social media about, whoa, why are you giving Hook a shot? He doesn't deserve it, or whatever. Well, and so Tony fires off at the WWE fans because he thinks it's WWE fans talking all the smack. Well, Jinder Mahal hasn't won a match in over a year, and he's getting a shot at Seth Rollins. So this feud between Tony Khan and Jinder Mahal, we saw a very highly anticipated Jinder Mahal-Seth Rollins match. That match had buzz. I'd like to see the ratings on that. How is this going to spike the ratings for Dynamite? That is the big thing here. I love Hook. I don't think his time is now. I do expect Samoa Joe to retain. And I think it's going to be a beautiful match. I think it's going to be a very good match. But I do like Samoa Joe to retain the AEW World Heavyweight Champion. But it's going to be interesting to see this match. And I think Tony Khan, does his little Twitter spout pay off? Does it get numbers? Do we get a big following tonight anticipated? I'm excited about the match. But I'll be honest, I would have been excited about this match, Hook and Joe, regardless of what Tony Khan did. But now it does give it a little extra flavor. And in reality, it almost makes you wonder, will Tony Khan put the belt on Hook just to upstage the WWE and spark this real-life little thing that's going on? It's possible. It really is possible that this Twitter tirade of Tony Khan's could have put him in a spot where Hook's getting the belt. So, hey, and I'll be fine with it either way. I hope they don't do that to Joe, but it is Hook. I love Hook, so I'm not going to be too disappointed if they do that to Joe to push Hook. You know, I don't know. But anyway, if you like pro wrestling, make sure you subscribe to our channel. We do previews. We do results in 60 seconds. We'll do a result video for Dynamite. So if you miss it, make sure you tune in. We'll do a 60-second AEW Dynamite results video. And make sure you check out the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and give this video a big thumbs up for AEW Dynamite.